Sex, drugs, and alcohol, three very common words media use to describe the college experience. Although many live the rock and roll lifestyle, we here at SUTV want to help keep you safe. Hello, I'm Mariana Boguski.
And I'm Austin Schaefer. As incoming freshmen get ready for their first year of college, very few know what to expect. That's why this guide will help you prepare for the largest transition of your life. If college was a big party scene the movies depict, then no one would graduate. Hollywood makes it look fun, but doesn't warn you about the dangers of this newfound independence. We'll tell you some of the things to keep an eye on, what services Shippensburg offers, and who is around to help. I know one of my biggest fears before I started college was living in the dorms. Living in a new place and being surrounded by unfamiliar faces can be intimidating. Just one person in your corner can make all the difference. Let's see how to make this move a smooth one. Students always seem to forget that RAs are students as well. They aren't purposely trying to get you in trouble, but are instead concerned about your well-being. Resident assistants get their support from RDs, and joining us now is one of them. Kevin Battersby is a resident director here at Stonebridge Commons on Shippensburg. How are you today, Kevin?
I'm pretty wonderful. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well. So, first question, how long have you been in RD?
Well, I've been in RD for about a year, roughly. I was brought back last semester.
And now, you were an RA before that?
I was a resident assistant here at Shippensburg University for 3 years.
Okay, so how was the transition going from an RA to an RD?
Well, truthfully, it's pretty much a heck of a thing. Going from this time when we were supervised by RDs, and it's like a really fun thing where we don't have as much responsibility for looking out for the safety as like an RD would. Mm-hmm. It's a lower level, we don't have as much management on the buildings themselves and how they run, and just jumping up to that next level and being the guy for every resident in the building, whether they have a maintenance concern or safety concern or a roommate issue, anything like that, is huge.
Yeah. And how does having an RD or an RA make the transition for incoming freshmen easier?
I think it is something that could be absolutely pivotal for a first-year student arriving on campus. Because typically, you go to a campus, you try to find your place. And if you don't have that person, that could be a really tough thing. And what we try to do as members of Residence Life, we try to really focus on campus safety, to try to make sure that it creates a harmonious type campus community. And to me, that is something that's pretty important. Also, we try to go for programming, because that is something that can really get you out there and try to connect with another person that maybe sees things the same way you do, or you find someone that's more like your culture, and it just improves overall a great image for the campus that they can market, and it attracts more people in and it lets people know this is a good place. And I think Shippensburg University has an outstanding residence life program that allows for that kind of stuff to go on as far as community and safety.
And now I know, at least when I was coming in as a freshman, my freshman roommate was here for the summer, and he told me that RAs are just out there to get you. What is your viewpoint on making sure freshmen come in with an open mind toward their RA, being able to go to them and things like that?
Well, I think the perception that RAs are out there to get you, it's lies. I've heard that plenty of times in my life, but it makes it sound like we're all vigilantes like Batman or something, and that's not the case. Kind of like I mentioned earlier, really the reason why they force policies and procedures in a way that, like for alcohol and things like that, is really to look out for the safety of students when it comes down to it. Because if someone had been drinking that night and had been possibly on the verge of alcohol poisoning, we as residence life staff go to check on these people to make sure that they're okay, and that's all we're really looking out to do.
Okay. And also, one more question. You are, I guess it's not technically off campus, but in Stonebridge, I know you're around College Park. Is there any other safety issues that you need to worry about off campus there, or is it kind of the same as the dorms?
Well, it's a little bit different than the other traditional residence halls on campus and the new suites, mainly because you're right on the edge of campus on the other side where there's more houses, more activity, a lot of people walking around to go to different houses, particularly on the weekends for parties and stuff like that. So it's a risky run. Okay. You're just more footwork.
Well, thank you very much, Kevin. After the break, we'll hear from a Shippensburg student who had more stolen from him than just his wallet. Stick around to find out what he's doing about it. And up next, learn how saving someone's life is just an arm length away.
And see our new campus health center after the break.
Being trained in CPR and AED can save someone's life in seconds. In an emergency situation, moving quickly is important, and having someone in the classroom trained could be the difference between life and death. Our Nathan Yurgis looks at why there aren't more AEDs on campus. If you do not feel comfortable getting tested on campus, an off-campus facility is available in Harrisburg. Planned Parenthood is a leading supporter of sexual and reproductive health care. This is a close ally in healthcare needs for college students. Eric Kubler goes inside. Planned Parenthood has been encouraging safe and healthy lifestyles for young adults. They provide inexpensive services and are willing to fight for the cause.
After watching the show, we hope you high school seniors are less nervous about leaving for college in the fall. That's it for this show. I'm Mariana Boguski.
And I'm Austin Schaefer.